Now today we are going to start the new topic. Uh, the topic is same, only we have to see some examples, that is refraction of light. So today we are going to study some examples of refraction of light. Now the first example that we are going to study is क्या रहा? The first example that we are going to study is a coin appeared to be raised higher when placed in a glass filled with water. Now you will see here is the picture, a glass beaker and a coin is placed at the bottom of the beaker and water is placed inside it. You will see that the apparent position of the coin is just above the real coin. The real coin is here and above this real coin, this is the apparent coin, apparent position of the coin. Apparent मतलब होता है false, which appears to be true, but actually it is not true. Now, its explanation. The light ray which is coming from the coin, the real coin, which is at the bottom, is entering from water to air. पानी से एयर में जा रहा है, यानी कि denser medium to rarer medium. When it is passing from denser to rarer, it bends away from the normal. You will see that this refracted ray, ये जो है ये refracted ray है. ये refracted ray, it is bending away from the normal, and this is the another refracted ray which is bending away from the normal. So when it is refracted away from the normal, it reaches to our eye after refraction from denser to rarer. And when these two rays are produced backward by the imaginary line, these two refracted rays will meet at a point which is just above the actual position of the coin. एक बार फिर से हम explain कर रहे हैं. This is the real position of the coin or the real coin which is placed at the bottom of this glass beaker filled with water. Now, the incident ray which is coming from this coin enters from water to air and bends away from the normal. क्यों away जा रहा है? Because it is entering from denser medium to rarer medium. So these two are the refracted rays which are entering our eye. Now, when these two refracted rays are produced backward, they appear to meet at a point which is just above the actual position of the coin. तो यहाँ पर जो image बना, इस coin के ऊपर जो image बना, this is the virtual image. This is not the actual image. ठीक है? This is the virtual image of the coin which is formed just above the actual position of the coin. So when we are viewing from the top into the glass, we see this real coin above. ऊपर देखते हैं. इस कॉइन को नहीं देख पा रहे, हम ऊपर देख रहे हैं, ठीक है। दिस इज द वर्चुअल पोजीशन ऑफ द कॉइन। अब इन दिस फिगर यू विल सी दैट द डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम द फ्री सरफेस ऑफ द वाटर टू द बॉटम, फ्री सरफेस से लेके बॉटम में, इसको हम लोग कहते हैं रियल डेप्थ। द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन द real coin and the top surface of the water is called the real depth, and the distance from the apparent position of the coin to the top surface of the water, इसको कहते हैं apparent depth, क्योंकि यहाँ पर apparent position of the coin है। तो ये हो गया तुम्हारा apparent depth, the distance from the apparent position of the coin to the top surface of the water is called apparent depth। और क्योंकि कॉइन यहां से यहां शिफ्ट कर गया, apparent शिफ्ट कर रहा है, सो दिस इज कॉल्ड एज नॉर्मल शिफ्ट। इसको हम लोग कहते हैं नॉर्मल शिफ्ट, क्योंकि ये नॉर्मली ऊपर शिफ्ट हो गया। तो दिस apparent position of the coin is called the normal shift of the coin. So this was the first example of refraction of light. अब इसका एक explanation देख लो, this is its explanation. Now the reason is here on the screen. Rays of light which is coming from the real coin when passing from water, that is denser medium, to air, that is rarer medium, it bends away from the normal, वो normal से away जाएगा, and appears to be coming from a point which is just above the actual position of the coin. और ये appear होगा कहां से? Just coming from a point which is called the virtual image, which is just above the actual position of the coin or the real coin. यही इसका reason है। Rays of light coming from the real coin, या the actual position of the coin, when passing from water, which is a denser medium, to air, which is a rarer medium, it bends away from the normal. Normal से away bend करेगा. After that, when these refracted ray are produced backward, it appears to be coming from a point. वो एक ऐसा point से आता है जो कि काल्पनिक है. That is not the actual position. So that is called the virtual image, which is just above the actual position of the coin. Now see the next example. ये देख, the immersed part of the stick under water appears to be raised and bent at the point on the surface of the water and the stick. ये तुम्हारा stick है. It is placed inside the glass filled with water, and when you will see this stick at the top surface of the water, यहाँ पर जब हम देखेंगे ये क्या लग रहा है, यहाँ पर लग रहा है ये टूटा हुआ है. Actually it is not broken, it has bended. ये bend हो गया है due to the refraction of light. It appears to be bent. Actually ये bend नहीं हो रहा है, it appears to be bent at the point on the surface of the water. अब ये why it appears to be bent? See the picture here. This is the actual stick. ये तुम्हारा actual stick है, ठीक है. Now from this bottom point, what happens, the two incident ray I have taken. एक incident ray है तुम्हारा OC and the another incident ray is OD. Two incident ray are here, OC and OD. These incident ray are passing from water, पानी से आ रहा है यानी कि denser medium से आ रहा है, and when it reaches the point C and D, it is bending away from the normal. ये अवे जा रहा है, ये स्ट्रेट नहीं जा रहा है, इट इज नॉट मूविंग स्ट्रेट। तो जब ये स्ट्रेट नहीं जा रहा है और it has bended away from the normal, after bending away from the normal it reaches to our eye, ये हमारे आंख पर पहुंच रहा है। now when these two refracted rays, जब ये दोनों refracted ray are produced backward by the imaginary line, they appear to meet at a point I, and this point I is just above the surface of the point O. O is your actual point and I is your virtual point. तो यहाँ पर जो image बनेगा उसको हम लोग कहेंगे virtual image, which is not the real image. The virtual image is the image which is not obtained on the screen and it is formed due to the apparent intersection of the refracted rays. ये दोनों refracted rays को जब हम produce कर रहे हैं backward, तो ये actually meet नहीं कर रहा है. It is meeting apparently. It appears to meet. That's why here the virtual image is being formed. Now this point B, this BI, this BI represents your bended stick. यहाँ पर appear हो रहा है कि ये stick bend हो गया. तो हम जो देखेंगे stick from the outside, we will not see the stick AO. We will see the stick A, B, I. ये stick देखेंगे A, B and I. The bended stick we will see from the air when we will view it. So this was the second example. और भी था। Now see the next topic. The next topic is refraction of light through a rectangular glass slab. This is your next topic, refraction of light through a rectangular glass slab. Now PQRS, this is your rectangular glass slab, PQRS. And ABE, यहाँ से लेके ABE is your incident ray. Now this incident ray is falling at a point E on the surface PQ. यहाँ पर PQ पर fall किया on the surface PQ. This air is your rarer medium. Now it has made an angle I with the normal N1. N1, N2 is your first normal on the surface PQ. तो I हो गया तुम्हारा angle of incidence. The angle between the incident ray and the normal. This is your angle of incidence. Now this EF is your refracted ray. EF तुम्हारा refracted ray हो गया. ये जो refracted ray है, it is bended towards the normal. ये normal की तरफ bend कर गया. You will see that here R is smaller than angle I because it is entering into a denser medium. Rarer से denser में आ गया. So it has bended towards the normal, making an angle R. Now after that, falling at point F, now it is bending away from the normal. अब ये normal से away जा रहा है, making an angle E. E is your angle of emergence. Angle of emergence किसको कहते हैं? It is the angle between the emergent ray and the normal. इसको हम लोग कहते हैं angle of emergence. Now, when this incident ray AE is produced forward by an imaginary line, and you will see that this small d represented by small d, this is called lateral displacement. तो lateral displacement किसको कहते हैं? It is the perpendicular distance between the emergent ray and the incident ray produced forward. जो इंसिडेंट रे हमने प्रोड्यूस फॉरवर्ड किया है, दिस इज नॉट द एक्चुअल डायरेक्शन ऑफ द इंसिडेंट रे. इंसिडेंट रे आफ्टर falling at point E and F, it is moving through the path FD. ये तुम्हारा पाथ है आफ्टर इमर्जेंस. लेकिन अगर अगर इमर्ज नहीं होता तो किस पाथ से गुजरता? तुम्हारा पाथ होता ए बी ई आर एंड सो ऑन, यहां से ये पूरा पाथ होता तुम्हारा. तो द परपेंडिकुलर डिस्टेंस बिटवीन द emergent ray and the incident ray produced forward is called as lateral displacement. का मतलब हो गया कि लाइट लैटरली डिस्प्लेस हो गया अपने ओरिजिनल पाथ से. इसका ओरिजिनल पाथ है ये इमेजिनरी लाइन. अब इस ओरिजिनल पाथ से ये डिविएट हो गया बाय द पाथ ईडी. इस पाथ में डिविएट हो गया. Somebody is writing on the screen. Now you will see that incident ray and emergent ray EF both are parallel to each other. अब ये देखो, ये जो लाइन है इंसिडेंट रे का लाइन है, इंसिडेंट रे प्रोड्यूस्ड फॉरवर्ड, और ये जो है इमर्जेंट रे है, ये दोनों एक दूसरे के पैरेलल हो रहा है. यहाँ क्यों पैरेलल हो रहा है? क्योंकि एंगल I and angle E both are equal. Angle of incidence is equal to the angle of emergence. और ये दोनों एंगल भी इक्वल क्यों हो रहा है? Because PQ and RS, these two are parallel surfaces. ये रेक्टेंगुलर ग्लास का दोनों पैरेलल सरफेस है, PQ and RS. और जब ये दोनों पैरेलल सरफेस होगा तो क्या होगा? एंगल I एंड एंगल E विल बी इक्वल. इसलिए के भी इक्वल हो रहा है क्योंकि ये देखो एंगल R एंड दिस इज R डैश, दीज टू एंगल्स विल बी इक्वल. तो ये दोनों क्यों इक्वल हो रहा है? बिकॉज दीज टू एंगल्स आर अल्टरनेट इंटीरियर एंगल्स. तुम्हारा N1 N2 नॉर्मल एंड N1 डैश एंड N2 डैश नॉर्मल, ये दोनों नॉर्मल तुम्हारा पैरेलल है और ये तुम्हारा है ट्रांसवर्स. तो R and R dash will be alternate interior angles, or because of that angle I and angle E both are equal. तो इससे हम ऑब्जर्वेशन क्या निकाल रहे हैं उसको हम एक अलग दिखा रहे हैं. नाउ एक्सप्लेनेशन यहाँ पर दिखा रहे हैं. AE will be your incident ray, EF will be your refracted ray which is inside the glass slab, FD is your emergent ray which is coming outside the glass slab, B is your lateral displacement, I is your angle of incidence. Angle of incidence किसको कहते हैं? Angle between the incident ray and the normal. R is the angle of refraction, angle between the refracted ray and the normal. E is your angle of emergence, angle between the emergent ray and the normal. Now explanation यहाँ पर दिया हुआ है. Incident ray falling on the glass slab of surface PQ bends towards the normal. ठीक है? bends towards the normal as it enters the denser medium. क्यों towards the normal bend कर गया? क्योंकि वो denser medium में आ रहा है. And that rule we have already studied. When a light ray enters from rarer to denser, it bends towards the normal. इसलिए वो bend towards the normal as it enters the denser medium and falls on the other surface of the glass slab. दूसरे surface पर fall कर रहा है. And after that, it bends away from the normal. क्यों away जा रहा है? Because now it is moving away from the normal, because now it is entering the rarer medium. अब denser से rarer में जा रहा है. And we have studied that when the light ray moves from passes from denser to rarer, it will bend away from the normal. So this was the explanation of the given figure. Now we are coming to the next point. Now here some observations are there. Here some observations are there from the given figure. जो ये फिगर दिखा है उससे कुछ ऑब्जर्वेशंस निकल के आ रहा है. ऑब्जर्वेशन क्या था? द फाइनल रिफ्रैक्टेड रे FD इज पैरेलल टू द इंसिडेंट रे AE. हम फिगर फिर से दिखा रहे हैं. AE ये जो इंसिडेंट रे है, इट विल बिकम पैरेलल टू FD. ये दोनों तुम्हारा पैरेलल हो रहा है. दिस इज द फर्स्ट ऑब्जर्वेशन. Second observation is angle of incidence is equal to angle of emergence. ये दोनों इक्वल होगा. फिर से हम फिगर दिखा रहे हैं. Angle I will be equal to angle E. Both will be equal. क्यों दोनों इक्वल हो रहा है? Because refraction is taking place at both the parallel surfaces of the glass slab. Now इसमें एक और न्यू टर्म आ रहा है तुम्हारा lateral displacement. Lateral displacement we have already discussed. फिर से एक बार बोल रहे हैं. It is the perpendicular distance between the emergent ray and the incident ray produced forward. ये perpendicular distance है. Incident ray produced forward और emergent ray के बीच के distance को हम लोग कहते हैं lateral displacement. Now this lateral displacement depends on few factors. Now what are the factors on which lateral displacement depends? पहला है तुम्हारा thickness of the glass block. Thickness, glass block या glass slab तुम्हारा कितना thick है उस पर depend कर रहा है. Now the next is angle of incidence. Angle of incidence पर भी तुम्हारा depend कर रहा है. और तीसरा है तुम्हारा refractive index of the glass slab or the refractive index of the medium. और तीनों पर directly proportional है. यानी कि if the thickness of the glass slab will be more, lateral displacement will be also more. If the angle of incidence will increase, the lateral displacement will also increase. If the refractive index of the medium will be more, the lateral displacement will be also more. Somebody is sharing the screen. So these are the factors on which the lateral displacement depends. Now, there are some more examples related to रिफ्रैक्शन, और ये जो रिफ्रैक्शन हो रहा है ये एटमॉस्फेरिक रिफ्रैक्शन हो रहा है, ठीक है। ये जस्ट डू यू नो में दिया हुआ है, सो आई एम शेयरिंग विथ यू। दिस इज जस्ट एटमॉस्फेरिक रिफ्रैक्शन। फर्स्ट एग्जांपल इज ट्विंकलिंग ऑफ स्टार्स। जो स्टार्स ट्विंकल करता है ड्यूरिंग नाइट, इट इज ड्यू टू एटमॉस्फेरिक रिफ्रैक्शन। दूसरा है अर्ली सनराइज एंड लेट सनसेट। We see the sunrise 2 minutes earlier and we see the sunset 2 minutes late. So, this is also an example of refraction of light. Now, the reason behind it is when the light ray is traveling from these heavenly bodies like stars or sun, it travels to the Earth's atmosphere through different layers of Earth's atmosphere. हमारे अर्थ पर जो ये लाइट गिरता है, it travels through the different layers of the earth's atmosphere, and each layer of the earth's atmosphere is having different refractive index. सबका refractive index अलग अलग होता है. Because of that, different amount of refraction takes place. बार बार refraction change होते रहेगा, ठीक है। Because of that, we see twinkling of stars and early sunrise and late sunset. There are many more examples. एक और है, astronomers while going into space will not observe any twinkling of stars because in space there is no medium, so no refraction or scattering of light takes place. Space में कोई medium नहीं है, इसलिए वहां पर कोई refraction नहीं होता है और scattering नहीं होता है। तो astronomers when going into the space they see everything black there, कि वहां पर कोई refraction, कोई scattering नहीं होता है because of the absence of medium. These were some examples of atmospheric refraction.